What's up, guys? Welcome back to Meebits Football live stream. It's an exciting day today. The curse is broken. How are you?
Hi, my voice is gone. I'm extremely happy. It's kind of wild to think that, 11 grown-ass men playing, and a kid, because Gilberto is 17, can bring you so much happiness and joy. It's a little bit ridiculous, but I think it's part of the human condition, so definitely enjoying it. It was, best Mexico game I've ever watched in my life.
It was so good.
And we're still alive. That felt really good. So you mentioned the curse.
Yeah.
For those of you who might not be familiar with football history, especially Mexican one, we have not played a fifth match in the World Cup. So there's 3 group stage matches, and we've been getting knocked out at the 4th match since the last one we won a 4th match was in 1986.
40 years ago?
40 years ago, which is when we hosted the World Cup last. And so I'm from 86. My whole generation, right, like all millennials, really you don't remember if you were like a year or 2 years old. So we have never, our generation and the younger generations, especially ours, is the longest, we have never seen Mexico win their 4th World Cup match. And it's historic, it's exciting, it's exhilarating, and it is just one of those things that you never, will imagine will bring you so much joy. And the best thing is that we looked really good. Yeah,
I was going to say, not only did you guys win it, you guys dominated, and the first half was phenomenal.
It's it's almost hard to believe.
I feel like they kind of just didn't really perform in the way that I know that Mexico can, and now they're finally it's clicking. But not only is it clicking, that's their 4th clean sheet
in the World Cup.
In the World Cup, and they have not been scored on the World Cup. That's unheard of.
It is a bit insane, and I'm pretty happy with it.
Yeah,
I'm pretty happy with it.
Grinning ear to ear over here.
Yeah, you can hear my voice. So, the match got delayed by 1 hour because of rain, and not the rain, but the lightning, really. We were just cheering on. We're at Berry Park. Shout out to Berry Park. It's an incredible bar. In Brooklyn, we hosted our watch party with Sports Monkey, NFT, and Bored Apes for the Mexico-Korea game. Went back yesterday, and it was just insane. Incredible place. If you're in New York and you want to watch football somewhere, definitely go to Berry Park. We were singing for hours even before the match started. I don't think I've ever sang the national anthem with so much passion as we did yesterday.
When we were at Berry Park, me and Erica looked at each other. We were like, "Oh my gosh!" Because you were singing the national anthem and you guys were so passionate, which I love it. But we were just this is so different than the U.S. a little bit and all the songs I don't know the words, but I was just kind of it's awesome. And no one knew each other there when I was there, at least. It was our group and then random people that live in Brooklyn or New York. And it just kind of goes to show how much of a family the Mexico fan base is.
Yeah, no, and it's funny that you mentioned that because I was going to share, a couple of the guys that joined our table last time, they were there last night.
Oh, really?
And we're all now we're all friends, and we all sat together. So we had our little, our new crew, and a few of them were Mexican, native born, which they know the anthem. And it's going to sound ridiculous, but I had tears streaming down my cheeks. I was it's just, I've mentioned before, being an immigrant is, it's a privilege that we're able to make our life somewhere else and do well and carry our culture with us. But there's such a longing for the same things that we left behind, and the World Cup has brought that out. You can see the images we're just looking at some images before the show, Canada, they're one of the main squares, I think, in Toronto. It was full of Mexicans singing, and there's I don't think it's acknowledged too much because we're just fun all the time. There's a huge Mexican diaspora all around the world, and it's just so nice that we're able to come together. I'm actually going to share some images here from last night. I went to Times Square after the game, and it was just, it was a party. This was 2 a.m. last night.
I know, I saw your story this morning, and I was
that was Times Square at 2 a.m. I can't say my best night in New York, but top
one of them?
three.
Really?
Top 3, yes.
Interesting.
Yes, it's just.
I would have thought the one after last win.
It was a little excessive.
The 5 a.m. was a little excessive.
That was a little excessive. Yes, this was better because there was no excess.
Yeah,
and it was just
pure adrenaline and not more like liquid courage, you know?
Right, and like the other time was at an awesome place, but it was like less people. This was like thousands of Mexicans, and we're just like all hugging. I mean, last time I was with friends. This time I was by myself. Erica went to sleep early because she had a big day this morning at work. So it's just me with like a bunch of random Mexicans. And like, don't need to know each other. We we all know each other.
Doesn't matter. Yeah.
So singing and dancing and like throwing people in the air, which is like the new thing in Mexico right now. People start saying "quiere volar," means she wants to fly or he wants to fly, and then they just pick you up and they throw you into the air, and like they were just throwing everybody up into the air. Yeah.
Did anyone fall?
No. And then there was a mosh pit there for one of like the Mexican songs that turns into a mosh pit. So much dancing, singing. I mean, gotta love Mexican entrepreneurship. So many people selling beers from like backpacks. A lot of beer being thrown around. My flags, my whole outfit stinks of beer from last night, but it's glorious. It was amazing, and I'm really, really excited for this team. One of the themes has been that they're like, it's friendship. They all like get along with each other. They're like, and we have, I think he's really like established himself now, like one of the new wonder kids. Gilberto Mora, who's 17 years old. He's the second youngest player to start in a World Cup knockout stage match.
Not only play, but like start. Like that is.
And you know who was the first? Who's the like youngest ever? Pele. So he's second youngest after Pele.
He's the next Pele.
He's the second youngest after Pele, and it was really funny because he's a kid. He's 17 years old, and you know how when they walk out of the tunnel, they have like children with them that like are like little ambassadors. For
literally the same age as him. Yeah.
Well, the kid they gave him was his height, so they had to swap him so that he would be covered during the anthem.
Bro, I'd be so mad if we were saying how Sergio now says bro because I say it too much. But no, I would be like, come on. Out of all the kids, you gave me the one that's my height.
Yeah, well, that's what they gave him. I'm going to share here a video if you guys haven't seen from the celebrations in Mexico City yesterday. So, first game, we had 400,000 people on the street. Second and third, 800. Yesterday, there was 1 million people. 1 million people celebrating in Mexico City. Look at that. How beautiful is that? It's just insanity.
So cool.
Insanity.
I was thinking, I'm like, they have all these fireworks and lights ready. What would have happened if they didn't win?
Didn't
matter though.
Did not matter. It's just look at that again. It's a full generation. Like millennials have never seen Mexico play a fifth World Cup match, and we get to see that on Sunday. And
not only a fifth, like they're in a good spot, and I think
home. Yeah. So I have so much FOMO. Obviously, my plan was to go for this game, at least to Mexico. We had the Legends drop and some other stuff that came up, so could not make it.
When is the next game? This weekend?
Sunday. I know.
It's the weekend.
I know. I trust me, I know.
Are the flights like crazy expensive?
It doesn't matter. It's more like logistics. We're supposed to go upstate for the weekend. But anyways. Mexico, wow. I mean, you guys can hear it in my voice if you're like listening to us or watching us. It's hard to convey because unless you're like Diego or one of our other audience members who Diego says he was sleeping,
bro,
who grew up in a country like Latin country or a country that really. Like where football is the sport, the one sport. You don't really understand how much it means, but the images I think kind of like show that.
Well, I think the fact that you're looking at 1 million people in the street right now in Mexico City conveys how much soccer really means.
Well, also because it's we're Mexicans. You don't have to really give us an excuse to go party, but
True.
Yes, no, it's go click on a few videos from Mexico.
Sorry.
Go on from Mexico celebrations on your screen, and you can see like the algo will start sending you stuff. And yeah, so now we're up versus England. Well, England or Dr. Congo, and I know we're gonna talk about those matches coming up today. But maybe we can go back and talk about a little bit of the matches that we did see yesterday prior to the again, guys. Generational Mexico win.
If you didn't know already.
If you did not know already from the subject of the stream and from me saying it over and over and over. By the way, Sofín said that we'll do the stream in Spanish if Mexico won.
What? No, I didn't.
We have it on the tape.
I don't know what I didn't even understand what you were saying. I was
you
just
don't even drink, and you don't remember.
I was just like, see.
That's
guys. Yeah. I couldn't. I'll do ChatGPT up here, and then I can talk to them.
Now you took your quizzes for that class.
If my teacher's watching, I'm sorry. I'm not even kidding. I got the A. It's all that matters.
Don't hate the player.
I've been in Spanish probably 10 years because LSU required 4 years of Spanish. Don't know why.
What do you need Spanish in like Louisiana for?
You don't. It's just my major.
You majored in Spanish?
Well, no. It's part of. For my major, it's communications, so I needed to master a language. That didn't happen, but I still graduated with it.
We're gonna teach you some Mexican cheers for Sunday in Spanish. They're easy.
Okay.
They're easy. Yeah.
Let's do it. All right. First match yesterday was Norway and Ivory Coast, which was a fun one to watch. I thought Holland played great, and he's the fastest player to score 60 international goals.
60 already?
Yeah, and he did it in just 53 matches, which means his goal average a match is
over 1?
Yeah. Which is diabolical. That is not normal.
That's insane. Especially because, they play in Europe.
Yeah. Yeah. And his teammates are amazing. He just always finds a way to score.
Yeah. I was with Harlan from Yuga Labs yesterday. We were in a meeting. We set the meeting strategically at a place that was showing the game, but they did not have the audio on.
Where'd you guys go?
Little Spain in Hudson Yards. And so it helped because we were focused on what we were talking about and other side and Meebits and so on. Mm-hmm. But when you have the audio on, at least you can hear when the commentators are getting ready to celebrate or call a shot. And so we missed most of the 3 goals, but we it was good. It was good. It was good multitasking. From the highlights that I saw though, Haaland, it didn't look to me like he was trying to put that second goal in. It just kind of bounced off his foot.
He shot it very calmly.
He was trying to stop it, I think. His body language afterward told me he was trying to stop it, but he just went in.
Yeah. He was definitely doing something that wasn't that. I don't know if he was necessarily gonna take a touch because it's so close to the goal, but the way he just tapped it in was very I'm not this is what I do. Meh.
I was gonna say when you're a killer, you're a killer.
He knew he was gonna score that.
You're a killer.
My favorite part is him jumping up and down with his teammates. I think it's so funny to me. But yeah.
He's a child.
He's a child. He's our man child.
He is our man child.
But Norway plays Brazil next, which is gonna be a good match. And honestly, I don't know.
Well, I do know that the Norwegian kids across the board, top 3.
So cool.
I
know Hunter agrees with that.
Yeah, Hunter. Well, Hunter's a hype beast, as you guys know. But this is their third kid.
I love how it's so clean. There's nothing on it.
And when I think of Norway, I think of Vikings and snow.
So it is.
And
it's alpine.
So subtle that it's just snow.
Yeah.
On a jersey. So yeah, this is a great kid. All right, what's the next?
It doesn't top the red one, but it's close.
It doesn't top the black one, I don't think either.
Right.
But I think if you look at the aggregate of the 3 of them, all 3 of them put together, they look really good.
Their designer did the big one on that. Nike actually is a designer, but not really. I think that there's specific ones for each team, right?
Yes.
Because there's no way that someone is dictating all of these uniforms.
I think they probably look cohesively as a brand.
Yeah. Because for LSU, we had Nike, but obviously it's LSU. It's not
a
World Cup game. But we would design our own.
But Nike goes huge for like Oregon, right? Because like there's like their home school.
Yeah, that's the headquarters of Nike. So I feel like but LSU's jerseys were cooler than Nike's jerseys.
All right.
Or than Oregon.
Did you bring any to New York?
No. The only one I have is framed at home. Yeah.
Makes sense.
They didn't give us the other ones because like they use them for other years to come.
All right, next game. I didn't get to watch because I was cycling out to. Actually, no. I did watch the second half on my phone while we were having dinner, which was nice because I was eating.
Where'd you? Oh, like at
El
home?
Submarino. No, El Submarino, which is a great Mexican seafood place.
Yeah.
It's not as good as Los Mariscos, which is my favorite one here in Manhattan, but out there in Greenpoint, El Submarino is really good. And we watched the second, or like the last 30 minutes, which saw Mbappe score 2 goals in the game, which, I don't know, I mean, let's see what Messi does, but Mbappe, I think, to me, looks much more potentially like he's going to take the golden boot. He
like Messi obviously looks very experienced, and like he's Messi, like he's amazing, but I think Mbappe has a little bit more like unpredictability.
He is. What was it? The first goal. He was just such a great finish.
Yeah. He's so confident in what he does. So is Messi, obviously, but like Mbappe's of the younger generation of legends, I would say.
He's so young.
He's so young
compared to
27.
Messi.
Yeah, and he's just like entering his prime years of like professional soccer. I would say the 30s.
He's also now. Well, he's the second in the race for most goals scored during the World Cup. He is the all-time leader in World Cup knockout stage goals with 10.
That's crazy.
One of your fun facts there. Thank you, PM Analytics, for that one. But
and France has scored 3 or more goals every game in the World Cup so far.
Scary.
It's terrifying.
It is very scary.
Scoring 3 goals is like very hard, especially in the World Cup. And to do that against Sweden, who, like, they haven't had the best run, but, like, then again, they're still a European team.
Yeah, European side, and they did it, like, France is going to run the table, I think, which we'll see. We'll meet them after we beat, I think, England, potentially in Miami. I don't know. Need to remember the bracket.
It's going to be hot there.
That's Mbappe. Obviously, Olise and the rest of the guys, really, really good. Olise recorded 2 assists.
Yeah.
He now has 5 for the World Cup, and he is 1 assist away from tying the record set by Pelé in 1970.
Yeah.
So it does feel, there's a generational theory. Mm-hmm. There's a great book called The Fourth Turning, and it talks about generational or generations and cycles being 20 years long, and you're hearing Pelé, you're hearing 1986. Obviously, we're gonna get a lot of Maradona comparisons too. Obviously, they won the World Cup in Mexico in 1986.
Yeah.
It does feel like there's a whole new generation for everything. Mm-hmm. We're tying Pelé's records for youngest player, for most assists, like yada yada yada. I mean, it feels great. We were just talking about it, probably the best World Cup of my life so far.
It's been crazy, and just I think that there's been so many things that have happened that you would never predict. People breaking records that I know that if you're talking to someone that doesn't know soccer, they're like, oh, it's Ronaldo and Messi. I'm like, no. There's so many other.
Even played well.
There's so many other players that Holland, Mbappe, like Virgil van Dijk, but like all these players that are so talented that just don't really have like the spotlight yet. But I think that once Ronaldo and Messi retire, they will. They have the spotlight, but you know what I mean. If you don't know soccer, like you only think of Ronaldo and Messi.
Fair enough.
I'm like, I have to educate my friends. I'm like, no. There's so many other players.
There's so much more than that. I mean, and some of them are here on this graphic. We're looking at the Golden Boot tracker. So all of them have played except for Messi in the round of 32, right?
Yeah.
But you have Vinny Jr. And Dembele both with 4.
Yeah.
And then you have Mbappe with 6. Messi hasn't played. He's got 6. And then our man-child, Erling Haaland.
His smile like.
He's so awesome. This is an awesome dude. But like, yeah, this is, if you take Messi out, like the average age drops to like 27. Like it's a lot of really cool stuff coming up for
Out of those uniforms, which one is your favorite?
It's hard. So I will never say Argentina favorite anything. Although I really like I really, so I don't know if I told you this, but I wrote an article. The Argentina jersey has, they're traditionally blue and white stripes. But this year, Adidas put 3 different shades of blue in the blue stripes to honor their 3 World Cups championships that they've done. And I think that's
attention to detail.
Such a subtle way to honor that. I liked France' home jersey this year. It feels classy, but it doesn't feel like timeless.
Yeah.
Norway, I like a lot. But you can never go against Verde Amarela. Like, the Brazil home jersey, iconic. It's iconic. Perfect. It's the only national jersey that I've ever owned and worn other than Mexico in my life. Because it's such a beautiful, beautiful
jersey. It's so cool.
Also, it was like it from my mom too, so like I feel bad not using it. But I did like it a lot.
Yeah.
What about you? You're going to say Norway because you like red.
No, I don't know. Honestly, I like France's jersey.
It's good.
I like it a lot. I think that Brazil and Norway for me, like Norway, take out the national team itself, whatever, just looking at the jersey, I think it looks really good. The Brazil jersey is iconic and it is clean. It's Brazil, whatever. It's amazing. But France is just like pretty fashionable to me.
Okay.
I would say it adds like some fashion.
Okay. I'll take it. I mean, it's a great jersey. By the way, Diego says that your Spanish is probably better than his English.
Thank you, Diego. I don't know if that's a compliment.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a compliment.
I'm sure to take it as a compliment. Thank you.
We'll take it as a compliment. All right, so then...
Back to Mexico. We'll talk about the game itself.
To the game itself.
2 goals first half.
Electric start for Mexico.
Yeah.
It accomplished a few things. Not that the stadium was not going to cheer for them, but they took it to like 12 out of 10.
Yeah.
By coming out so strong out of the gate.
Yeah.
Raul had a missed header that I think he just completely misread where he was on the box. He thought he was probably closer to the center, so he tried to like guide it towards the far post, but he was already by the far post.
Yeah.
So he ended up guiding it out. But I think that was like a warning sign of what was to come. Mm-hmm. Again, going back to Mora, right? He's a child. Legally, he's a child.
Literally a child.
And Ecuador's, obviously there was a lot of shit talking before the game between the fan bases. Obviously Mexico did not let the Ecuadorian team sleep.
Yeah.
Hate the player, hate the game, but what the Ecuadorians were excited for to play Mexico, and they hate us. Like all South America is jealous of how amazing Mexico is. In a friendly way.
Mexico is amazing.
We have better food than any of them.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I think about tacos from Mexico every day.
The story of my life?
Yeah.
You're spending way too much time
why
with me.
do you live here? Go back. I mean, like...
Okay,
I would move back literally to like where I've been in Mexico. I'm like, I could live here forever.
You've been to resorts.
No, I haven't. No, swear.
Bruh.
No, like I actually I've been to like.
I love my country.
I've spent
it has
weeks
a lot
in Tijuana.
Of socioeconomic issues that I would have never gone, and it hurts, right? It hurts because like I would have never gotten the opportunities in Mexico that I've gotten here in the States.
And I respect that, and I
think that's why I love this country.
The only reason I said that is because of the tacos. Like, take everything out, everything in the world. Like, New York has pretty good food too, though.
New York has great food. Yeah, and there's flights. You can always just jump back. But
San Diego has good food too.
It was like Diego.
No, San Diego. Yeah.
San Diego. Okay. Yeah. I've only been there once for like 24 hours.
You and Erica should go back.
It's so far, and also we go to California.
Far.
Our sister's up in like the Bay Area, so we'll probably go there.
Okay.
But no, Mexico's a great country, and I love it. It's the most beautiful country in the world, and I miss it. But yeah, if being honest, it's political issues or socioeconomic issues that would have never allowed me to live the kind of really enjoyable life that I've lived here. So yeah.
Fair enough.
I love the U.S. for that, for opening up the doors.
So you're rooting for the U.S. today?
Listen.
Careful what you say.
I don't think that she's watching. Maybe she is. I don't know. She's sneaky like that. I have made a pact to not cheer against the U.S., which used to be my base case, just immediately cheering against the U.S. When it comes to men's soccer. Any other sport, anything else, I'll cheer for the U.S.
Okay, that's fair.
But men's soccer is so she just texted. I thought she was watching. Oh, she's texting about something else. Men's soccer is it's a rival. It's a rival, and like we've talked about this, right? You can never cheer for Alabama.
Never.
Ever. Exactly.
But it's.
What if like your
if
future?
I lived in Alabama.
No, but if you went to LSU, so this is the equivalent.
I don't know what you're about to ask.
Let's say your future romantic partner.
Okay.
Plays for Alabama. And then you're not watching them play. You're watching a random LSU Alabama game or a random team like Oregon Alabama.
I'm rooting for Alabama.
You will root for Alabama.
If they played Oregon, if they're playing LSU, I would root for LSU. But any other game, I'd root for Alabama.
Okay, well, you're a better human being than I am.
Because if they're on the team playing, it's different. But if they just like that team, I'm not going to root for them, you know?
Okay, so, all right. So, wait, I don't play for Mexico. So, let's say that he graduates from Alabama.
Okay.
You graduated from LSU.
Yeah.
You're watching a random team play Alabama. You would put on an Alabama shirt and cheer for Alabama?
I don't know.
So you haven't been in that position, I don't think, right? That's
No.
why it's hard for you to, like, think about it right now.
I just think that Alabama fans are obnoxious, and I think LSU is better than everyone. But, like, no. I mean, I wouldn't put on an Alabama shirt and root for them against a random team. But if, like, they were on the team playing, I'd root for Alabama.
Okay, but they're not.
Okay, then no.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're just...
but I wouldn't cheer against them. I just wouldn't cheer for them.
Okay.
I would be, like, indifferent. I probably wouldn't watch the game. I'd probably go and do something else.
So, it's almost the same neighborhood.
Okay.
And you also did not grow... Did you grow up an LSU fan?
No.
Okay, I grew up Mexican.
That's fair.
And watching Mexico play the U.S. as our enemy.
Yeah.
It wasn't a rivalry. It was an enemy.
Yeah.
For my whole formative years.
Fair.
So it's just...
I understand it to an extent.
It's a big challenge.
I think you can root for Mexico, be passionate for Mexico, and then if U.S. also does well, you can be like, okay, good for them.
That's the goal.
Just, okay, indifferent. Like, you're nonchalant about it, whatever.
Listen, at least I'm not celebrating the goals against the U.S. like I used to.
Yeah, don't do that.
Anyways, back to...
Future kids watch this stream. You gotta...
Oh, they will know.
They will know.
Yes, we were out there with my friend Fernanda, who's Mexican born as well, and she's married to an American citizen. Mm-hmm. And you know, this whole conversation, I mean, it's a social conversation that's going on between like Mexican native and Mexican heritage.
Yeah.
Because obviously all of the Mexican heritage people, you know, have somebody, the parents, grandparents who were Mexican native. And so where do you, like, how much of your culture and your, like, you can't give them the same experience because you're growing up in a different part of the world, different country, different everything. But how much of the culture do you like the national anthem, like my kids will be Mexican citizens regardless of where they're born. They will have Mexican passports and they will know the national anthem. And they will sing it when it has to be sung. And maybe, so in Mexico, there's maybe something, this is very not much Meebits Futbol, but interesting fact. In Mexico, in elementary school, and middle school too, I think, every single Monday, all the schools in Mexico wear uniform, regardless if it's public or private.
That's cool.
I love uniforms, so it makes it so easy.
My dream growing up was to have a uniform. I hated not having a uniform.
I wore a uniform until I went to college.
Yeah.
And then I just developed my own uniform in college because it's just so much easier. Anyways, in Mexico, every Monday you honor the flag, honores a la bandera, and the whole school, you're all dressed in white, like the white kit, the white uniform. Yeah. And then they pick 5 or 6 kids, depending on your version of it, and they do like a little ceremony where you like march with the flag and you sing the anthem and you do the pledge of allegiance. Yeah. And it's this whole ceremony, like the courtyard of the school or whatever. And so that teaches you to, like obviously I went to high school in the U.S. as well, so I don't really remember singing the national anthem. I remember doing the Pledge of Allegiance, which I never did because as a Mexican citizen, well, it's like illegal for me to pledge allegiance to my flag. But obviously you sit there respectfully, or you stand there respectfully. Mm-hmm. But I don't remember the national anthem being part of our like educational life, except at games. Yeah, and not all of them. But in Mexico, the national anthem and the honoring the flag is a weekly thing on Mondays, and it's a big honor to be the one who carries the flag. Yeah, it's like the top grades in your class gets to do the flag carrying. So for example, if you think about like growing up like that for all your formative years, and then so you're very much obviously Mexico's a lot more homogeneous than the U.S. I mean, pretty much almost every country is more homogeneous than the U.S., and that's what makes the U.S. so awesome, is that it's a melting pot. But you grow up, right, like very shared experience, very devoted to the flag. It's almost like, the country's almost, we have the same religion, so that passion always kind of like creeps in. And then we have one sport. Yeah. We have one sport, and that is football. And back in the day, our rival or enemy was always the U.S. And so it's also our neighbor. It's not like it's a random, it's like, we have a gigantic border between us.
Which I'm so jealous about, because I wish that the U.S. respected soccer in the same way.
I mean, you guys are getting good. I mean,
we are, but like, think about Jackson Dart. He did an interview. You know what that is? Yeah. He did an interview, and he was like, "This is not soccer. Like, we're gonna be tough out here." And I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
Didn't he go and introduce the freaking president?
Yeah, I was like, don't say that. Like, you don't have to diss another sport to make your sport seem better. Yeah. Especially, like, you can have your own opinion, but I don't think you should. I don't know. That was just bothered me, because I was like, soccer is such a physical sport. It is. And you don't have pads on. You don't have a helmet on. Like,
people don't understand that in soccer, you're running nonstop for 90 minutes. There's no break. This hydration break bullshit this time around. But
when you're,
there is no, you just have to run for 90 minutes. And there is a lot of flopping. But also when,
men's soccer.
When you get tackled, like, at some point you're, like, very tired.
You just fall. Like, when I'm playing field, which sounds funny because I'm a goalie, but, like, my legs were so tired the last scrimmage I played at LSU that I literally just fell. I was like, this is fine. Push me over. I'm fine. I would love to lay down and just lay for a sec.
The rolling and the hand and, like,
I think men's soccer is a little more floppy.
It's theatrical, I would call it.
But it's strategic. Yeah. And it's smart because no air penal. Got the dub.
But I mean, basketball does it, right? The NBA just crowned SGA MVP for a second year in a row, and his whole thing is like faking fouls and like actually going and like trying to fall on others. Like, it's like,
and or not him, but in general, but falling on a basketball court looks terrible.
Well, yeah, but like it's like a weird to me. Like, now I watch it and I'm like, you're complaining about soccer? Really? Like, these dudes have been like, you run 10 miles in a soccer game. You're like a midfielder. Yeah. For 90 minutes, it's no breaks. And anyways, so yeah, Jackson Dart. I'll love to see you play soccer one day, buddy, instead of just being there in pads and a helmet, protected by like 300-pound linemen. Yeah. No, fine, whatever. Wow, yeah, all over the place today.
All over the place.
There's a correlation with like how late up we stay.
To the conversation being so random.
Very, very, very random.
All right, today's games. In an hour time, England plays DR Congo, which obviously the odds for England are much higher, but I think that DR Congo does have a chance to at least draw it. They're at 19% away. DR Congo has 6% to win. I don't think that they'll win, but it's fine. England has 77%. And then the winner plays Mexico, so obviously, Sergio would be watching, taking his notes.
I'm just been watching because I watch every game now.
Yeah.
I watch religiously, like, soccer every 4 years. I don't follow leagues too often because I don't have the time for it.
I don't either, yeah.
But this is a whole different thing. This is why it's awesome. I listen, Dr. Congo is one of my sweetheart favorites. Obviously, the expectation is for England to win.
Yeah.
And if England plays, if the English team comes out and plays the way they played the second half of the Croatia game, this game will be over in 25 minutes.
Agreed.
But
go Jude! I'll be cheering for you.
Somebody has a crush.
People on the street are like, what? No. But yeah, I agree. I think that Harry Kane, Jude Bellingham, the whole team. I think a lot of these teams are finally coming together in the way that they're meant to play. So it'll be interesting to see if they show up today.
We have Lucas in the chat saying, todo Argentina apoyando para que le ganen los ingleses. So every Argentinian is cheering on Dr. Congo to beat the English. Because, they have a rivalry because of the Falkland Islands and that war. So Argentina cheering for England. Obviously, we had insight on the show. We have a lot of English collectors, friends, holders. So I just
our friends from the Queens Fan Fest.
Yeah, Token Juggler. He was our head of tech last year, and So, anyways, I think England takes it.
Yeah.
But I love Dr. Congo. I love their little Cinderella run so far. I would love to see it be a competitive game.
Yeah. And at least a good game, and I'm sure it will be.
Yeah, but anything but like the Canada-South Africa game.
Yeah.
That was a shame.
Yeah. The game after that is 4 p.m. in Seattle, Belgium and Senegal. I think that, Belgium has 46%, Senegal has 26%, and the draw is 30%, which is pretty high for a draw. I think for this game, Senegal has a really good chance.
I think so too. Trying to look, what are the FIFA rankings on these teams? Because I feel like there's
I think Belgium's top 20 and Senegal, I don't know.
Yeah, Belgium's pretty high up there. So Belgium is
But Senegal
10.
scored 8 goals in their 3 group stage matches.
And Senegal's 18th. So it's an even match, I would say.
Yeah.
It's an even match.
10's pretty high for Belgium. I wouldn't have expected that.
They had a great run in Europe.
Fair. I think
they have not looked the part.
I just think that Senegal is like one of those dark horses in the World Cup. And they play really well. They score off gritty goals. And I think that they can pull it off today. I'm going to be cheering for them, even though Belgium is a slight favorite. And their waffles are good.
I want to be cheering for waffles. I like Belgium because for the Meebits Futbol Collectibles, we put one of the Meebits traits on the shirts. And it's always special to me. But Senegal, after the Morocco performance, Senegal, I think they look better in group stage than Belgium did.
Yeah.
But once again, if Belgium actually wakes up, it's.
Don't let them wake up. Put them back to sleep.
I think that we're gonna again see another really cool match. Looking at the odds here, Senegal with 26%. It's one of those things where you get to halftime, still tied, or they could be up. That could be like a nice little flip there.
0-0 at halftime is a horrifying score, because most of these teams are pulling off a win in the last 10 minutes.
Yeah.
You don't want to be the team that loses in the last 10 minutes.
Tell you what, 2-0 at halftime yesterday was great, and then the first 5 minutes we realized it was going to be all Ecuador attacking.
Yeah.
It was excruciating. It was a lot, like the longest.
Just sending players
45
up,
minutes
Hail
of my
Mary.
life.
But they kept the clean sheet.
But we got it done. We are a good defensive team, and
Very
we forget
good.
that. We forget that. So, all right. And then the last one, I'll let you do this because this is all you.
USA versus Bosnia in LA at 8 p.m. I think it being in LA is good for US because it's such a...
It's a gigantic stadium.
Yeah, the stadium is beautiful. It's not MetLife. What is it? It's the Rams Stadium, I think.
Yes.
But yeah, US...
SoFi,
that's right. MetLife is here. Still learning. This is the only European team they've beaten in the last 20 years. But Bosnia has the tallest squad in the tournament, and as LSU would call it, land of the giants. So the average height is 6'1". It's a bunch of Hollands. But yeah, USA is the favorite by 70%, which is pretty high, I would say. But, I think that US should theoretically win this, and I want them to. Bosnia has 11%, and the draw is 20%. So.
I mean, 6'1", you feel like all the hench girlies in LA are like, that's their dream.
Probably. But, Bosnia had a solid last game in Colorado, I want to say.
Bosnia looks good. No,
yeah.
there's no match in Colorado, but Bosnia looks good. Shout out to Simple Farmer, one of our community members. If the US was the US that went into the first match of the World Cup, so before the World Cup, right?
Before you saw any of them play.
I would almost give the edge to Bosnia, but the US they've just been playing really well.
Yeah.
Like, really, really well. They look really in tune. consistent.
Yeah.
Obviously, that loss against Turkey, not the same record as you want to like show dominance, but they were already through in first place. So it doesn't really matter. Again, I'll be interested to see how the first 20 minutes of the game go. Who takes what we've seen in this knockout stage so far is one team decidedly taking a very offensive stand, and the other team, like the first 15 minutes, just sitting back, trying to settle in and see what they can do. And it's almost like they pick. It's almost like NFL, where you're like, oh, now you're on the attack and we're on defense.
Both have pros and cons for sure.
And so I'll love to see. I mean, I'm guessing, because they're going to have the crowd behind them and the pressure, really.
Yeah. I'm
guessing it's the U.S. is going to come out, firing. But you never know. Maybe it's Bosnia that takes it to them. And that, I think, will be super interesting in that sense. So that game's at 8 p.m. Thankfully, not 9 p.m.
Yeah.
I'm tired. I need to get some sleep. Yeah, I mean, we just said it, right? Like, I hope there's a good game.
Yeah.
I hope there's a lot of goals. I love celebrating goals. Even if my teams don't win, I like a lot of goals. Unless when it's like 5-0 against my team. And
this will be an exciting match. I'm really excited for this game, obviously.
This will be the first USA knockout stage win since 2002. Their second only ever. And do you want to know who they beat in 2002?
Who?
Mexico.
Really? All right. Fair.
That was a very painful night. Korea, Japan, World Cup 2002. I will also never forget that.
Yeah.
2-0. It's one of those, again, going back to like the rivalry, like that is one of those, it's a long time ago now, but
that'll do it.
Yeah, again, that fifth game that was so elusive for Mexico.
That will do it.
Sí se pudo. Sí se pudo. Cool. Let's see, I had a bunch of memes, but they disappeared on me for some reason. Yeah, I guess. What else do you want to talk about?
I mean, I think the games for me were the biggest highlighted yesterday, highlighted today. I know you had some changes in the fantasy.
Yeah, so let's talk about Meebits Futbol, the whole reason why we're here.
Yeah.
Meebits Futbol, obviously we announced our Legends drop yesterday. It's not really a mint, it's a burn to redeem. And so our Meebits Legends are 15 new characters that honor some of the best players in the world. It's not a ranking of the top 15 players. Please don't ever take it personal. Like, we picked stuff that, well, we did pick one that I think is my favorite player, which is obviously Jorge Campos. I'm showing here on screen from my tweet this morning. We just wanted to honor some of those legends. We wanted to give people that have Meebits Futbol collectibles from the group stage who are now knocked out from playing in fantasy, an opportunity to burn to redeem, maybe get a few new players that they can use in fantasy, and then re-engage with the game. We also wanted to, just lower the supply of the collection, just keep things gamified and going. I think one of the best things about NFTs. So obviously we'll never burn OG Meebits, but this Meepco collectibles, it allows us to experiment, to play, and just, I think the art is incredible, what Bailey made. So yeah, for example, this is Jorge Campos, which if you don't know, was the Mexican goalie back in the late 90s. He was one of the players that changed the game.
Yeah.
He also played up front sometimes for both the national team and my club team, which is Pumas. And he's pretty much the reason why I started playing goalie.
That's cool.
And so...
It means that much more.
Yes. And again, just looking at the art here, if you know Meebits trades, we have the camo trait, both blue and regular camo. And so here it's like a Campos style camo print that Bailey and the team created there for this legend card. I put some of my favorites on the thread. There's 15, I think I put 4. Here, this one honors Baggio, who is also an iconic player from the 90s. I think probably best or infamously known for missing a PK in the final.
That jersey uniform is beautiful.
Yeah, again, Bailey just crushes with this thing.
The metallic.
Yes, all the legends are metallic, and you can see like a little. We took a little more liberties on the creative side than on the football collectibles. We wanted to have an Italian player in Meebits Futbol because, obviously Italy absent for the third time in a row from the World Cup, but at least something for our Italian holders, friends, fans to engage. So then I mean, this guy needs no introduction, especially 40 years removed from one of the most electrifying World Cup performances of all time. Obviously, Diego Maradona with Argentina. And so these are 3 of the 15 that we have. The way that you get a Meebits Futbol Legend is by putting up 3 Meebits, 3 football collectibles, the group stage ones, and burning them. And so that allows you to then get a freaking legend, and then you can use that in our fantasy. I just realized I loaded up the wrong wallet for the fantasy, but we can talk about the fantasy here without showing it on screen. Just guys, follow along. So for Meebits Fantasy Football, it is a game that we've been playing for the last 3 weeks. And here I'm going to show that we have 3 days and 3 hours left for people to create their lineups for the knockout stage. So that's going to start with the round of 16. You'll be able to use your collectibles both from the first drop that we did, so Mexico, Argentina, Brazil, and then the group stage and the legends. They all play, they'll score the exact same way, which is the same way that it was being scored for the first part of sorry guys, I'm getting like spam with messages. For the first part of the tournament, which is your defensive players start with 6 points, they lose 3 points for every goal their team gives up. Midfielder, 0 points for a draw, 0 points for a loss, 2 points for a draw, 5 points for a win. And then your forwarder, 4 points for every goal scored by their team. And so very easy, right? If Argentina, it doesn't matter if it's Messi or any of the other players, it doesn't matter if the goalie for Argentina scores. It's if Argentina scores, period, and you have an Argentina forward on your lineup, you get 4 points for that. And the way it's going to work now, it's match day 4 really is going to be round of 16 and quarterfinals. And so we're going to add the points across those two to determine who wins that match day. And you will have the opportunity to make a substitution, just one substitution from your lineup in between the quarterfinal, in the round of 16 and the quarterfinal. So after one game is played, you can make one sub and then go again. And the idea here is obviously, you have to think of strategy and so on. For the group stage, we had a 20% bonus if your lineup had 3 players of the same team. We've taken that away. There's too many ties. I want to make sure we get a clear winner. And so that is now gone. And then the the legends can play fantasy. They don't score points differently. What they do is if you win the match day, you'll get the cash prize plus a Meebit. And so that's the advantage to the legends. So it's we have 47 total lineups. You guys have 3 days and 3 hours to lock those in. So please go ahead and do that. We had like 300 lineups in the past, so we want to see the number go up there. If you don't have football collectibles, you can go to meebits.futbol. Here is the home site, and you can mint right here from the bottom right. You can also, if you create a bracket, you can see it there, Access Fantasy Football. An album is where you see your collection. I mean, we don't have any cards on this laptop, kind of messed up on that one, but that's where also you can burn for the legends. We have all the prediction market odds here as well. Actually, France is now up to 33%, which is...
That's high.
Very high.
They haven't even... they have actually.
I mean, they played Sweden.
Yeah.
It was not... But I mean, look at that run over the last week.
They're very good. Even Holland says it.
They're up 50% in a week. Their odds.
Crazy.
I was calling France in the beginning. Of course, I didn't.
Well, we put it in our bracket. We said they would win.
Yeah, I know, but we could have put money on it and make money too.
True.
Pay for your deposit with the landlord that's trying to.
Guys, my landlord he's docking me for things, which I probably could have prevented, but it's fine. Self-awareness.
Do you feel like ripping a Panini pack?
Sure.
All right, let's do a panini pack, guys. And then we'll call it because I'm getting hungry again.
Oh, wait. I forgot. They're online.
What?
I was going to go grab one of those for some reason.
No, so we will do the panini packs, the stickers from...
This is my favorite part of the stream lately.
Well, we'll do the physical stickers. We have a bunch of stickers. We will do those the days that there's no matches.
Yeah.
All right, pick a number from 1 to 17.
12.
All right, so 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shit, a little more.
Bruh.
What was that?
11.
Is that 11? Is that 12?
Yeah.
Let's see. 17, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. This is 12. All right, guys, wish us luck. You know, why don't you click it? Maybe that's what it is. Why don't you come over here and click it? Maybe that's what's missing. It's your here.
Let's see it. Okay.
Oh, we got an ultra rare, a rare, and an uncommon. Why don't we start with the uncommons this time?
Yeah.
All right. It's like a tar guy.
Okay.
Yeah, take it. Conceição.
Portugal.
Yeah, pretty good. I'll take it too. All right, the rare is... I don't know this guy. Yeah, maybe we don't have good luck with
Wait.
this.
No, I don't know.
And then the ultra rare is... Hasem Story. I don't think that we have the best luck. But it's always fun to rip packs.
Cool teams: Morocco, Qatar, Portugal, Tunisia.
Hey, they have 3 out of 4 have red jerseys that you love.
Yeah, that's a sign to hope, I think.
Okay, I will hope so too. We need one good pool.
I know.
We need one. Hey, Spinotron, can you fix the odds back there or somebody?
Please.
Help us get. I mean, you did get super excited with the Frankie pool.
Dijon, yeah.
Yeah. Too bad they got eliminated.
Ouch.
I did that voice from what's that show? The Korean show. Number 38. You're now eliminated. Squid Games.
Oh, dude! Oh my gosh, my team and I went to Dallas and we did a Squid Games like team bonding activity, and it was like walking on the plank and like doing stuff like that. Like it's a full Disney thing. It was crazy.
Walking on a plank.
Yeah, like the one with the circles, you can't step on the right, and the one with like the lighting up squares, you can't step on the pattern that's wrong.
Did you do green light, red light?
Yeah, green light, that one.
Yeah, no,
I couldn't really fully enjoy it. I was doing the content for it, so I was like just recording as I'm doing it.
Yeah, doing a lot of content. We gotta post all that stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so last part of the show.
Mm-hmm.
Score forecasts for today.
I'm gonna go England, Dr. Congo, England 2-0.
England, Dr. Congo, England 2-0. All right.
Belgium, what are you saying?
Here's the thing. They either 0-0 go to PKs or it's 3-0 England.
No. Yeah.
Depends on which English show. I mean, your boy Jude Bellingham. Hey Jude. I do want to go to one of those matches and sing. 3-0 England.
Okay. Fair. I like that. And then Belgium, Senegal, I'm going to go 1-1. Senegal wins in PKs.
2-1 Senegal.
Okay. USA, Bosnia, USA 3-1.
Wow. Bruh. I'm going to go USA 2-1.
Okay.
Well, good luck to you guys, Americans, that are watching tonight's game. I will not be cheering against you.
But you'll be...
And I will be celebrating the goals for the U.S.
Yes.
I definitely will. It's maturity.
Mm-hmm.
This is 40. And I'm so happy just with Mexico that I could celebrate like honestly anything right now. Just like I need to take a nap at some point.
Mm-hmm.
But and then don't forget, guys, Meebits Futbol. We're still full steam ahead. There's a lot of games with fantasy being played. You can burn and redeem legends. There's 2 Meebits left in the Legends reveal pool that you can win. There's still like 18 Meebits left, including 2 picks in the regular collectibles mint pool. So go and do that. Appreciate your support. Appreciate you guys being here in the chat. Obviously, Diego's saying Senegal's going to win on regular time. Ooh, Bosnia will eliminate the USA. He doesn't have a good track record. He was talking about Ecuador being better than Mexico. So Diego, he's saying England, Senegal, and Bosnia. Those are Diego's calls.
All right. We'll see, Diego. I don't agree with the last one.
We'll see. And Lucas, I would love to go to Mexico City for the game on Sunday too, but we'll see, man. It's apparently, like being grown up and adult and running a business, there's responsibilities and stuff. Kids, if you're watching, do not grow up. It is a trap.
I'm trying not to.
Comes with bills and landlord deposits.
Yeah.
And let's see what else. Yeah, no, a lot of decisions to be made. But good luck to everybody today. Thank you all for watching. We'll be back tomorrow at 10:30. Yep. Go get some football collectibles. We still have some
do your lineups.
Yeah, do your lineups. Please do your lineups. Go and win some money from us. And we still have some jerseys left from the shop. So shop.meebits.com. Those are very cheap. They're like $35. We'll send you some trading card packs as well with them. And I'm excited to watch more soccer today, more football today.
Me too.
And we will see you guys, tomorrow. Hasta mañana. Can you say hasta mañana?
Hasta mañana.
There you go. Bye, guys.